Hello. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're live. I'm going to leave that on there. Pull that up. And I'm going to wait for everybody to come in. Give everybody a few seconds to come in. I'll grab one more thing here. Forget what I was going to grab. Just come on in, say hi. Oh my gosh, I'm looking for another dang ribbon. I can't find it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. There it is. Okay, this is another just in case ribbon. So come on in, say hi. Hi, LaDonna. How y'all doing tonight? Tonight's going to be a little bit crazy, okay? I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm more than happy to always take over for Lori, or fill in, not take over, fill in. So I came down here tonight after work. What I wanted to do was do a grapevine to match our truck we did last night, but I didn't have time to go to the Hobby Lobby to go get more flowers. So then I went nuts. Hey, Linda, how are you? And it's, I'm going to call this Throw It on the Table Thursday, because I've got all kinds of stuff thrown on the table here. And I'm going to let y'all pick out the project, okay? I'm going to give you a choice tonight, okay? I'll give you all a choice. I had 3, but since I didn't get flowers for that one, I don't want to do that one. Maybe we'll do that one next week. But here's our 3. Oh, good. I'm glad you're hanging in there. It takes time. I know that. Always takes time. So here's our 3 projects. 2. I had 3. We're down to 2 now. So first choice is this moss base. Okay. And what I want to do is put this owl on here. Okay. It's got the pink. I don't know if you can see that pink and stuff. I think that one's from The Sims. So we could do something like this with, okay. See, I got so much stuff on my table, y'all. Some of these magnolias and some of these fun doodads to make a wreath with that. Okay. That's one choice, and there's more that will go to it. I got it all separate in piles. Second choice is we do another truck. It's a bee truck. It's a honeybee truck. Okay, and we got some honeybee ribbon, which is fun. And then we've got, see how many florals I picked out for this truck, because I don't know what I want to do. Oh, Lord have mercy. Susan's a knucklehead. And then we, oh, holy crap, that one grabbed you. And then we got this fun bee pick. You know, we can make something like that. And I got more stuff to go in both of these. I just pulled out, guys, I pulled all kinds of stuff out here. This will go with Magnolia over there. But I just pulled out all kinds of things. So I'm going to give you a choice tonight. I hope I got some foam for this. Choose it out. To see which one you want to do. Okay? Alright, some chapstick. Hey, Kathy, how are you? So, you guys, I just showed you all the stuff. We could do the owl on the moss with the mag. Hey, Deb. Oh, yeah, I heard some chapstick on. Hey, Joan. Owl. Okay, we got one vote for owl. We got one vote for moss. And look at this, guys. This fell off. Woo! What the hell? This fell off that beautiful bush I was talking about last night. And you know what? I'm going to put that. I just found this tonight and I was like, what? I'm putting that on that truck. So I'm putting that over there. That'll look so cool on that truck. So I'll give you guys just, we got owl. We got 2 owls, 1 moss. Well, actually, it's all owl. So that's the moss. The moss is the owl with the magnolias. So I guess we're going to do that. I hated to do another truck for y'all, but I was just like, I don't know what to do tonight. So let's get going here, okay? So what we got is this cute owl. Let me zoom in here on this. I bought this down at Sims Pottery. It looks like a hot kind of mess, but it's so artistic and cool. It looks like it's like, what do I want to say? Stuff's falling, but it's designed that way, so it's so cool. So this number on this, it's a Sims product, is item number B is a boy 293, okay? And it's about 16 and a half. I don't think it's that tall. So it's got all these fun twigs and twiglets coming off of it and everything. We'll cut this hanger off there. And then I got this. This is a moss base. This is not like a full, this is kind of like on a frame and stuff. So this is from Carolina Pottery when I was down at the retreat. And the number on that, CP 62069GN. Okay. Hey, Carol, I'm sorry. So I need to save these so I can put those in the group tomorrow. I never have nowhere to throw my stuff. My tags. I'll try to behave tonight and keep these good. Alright, snip that one off. Alright, so let's get started. So what we're going to do here, I think with this one, Lord, I made a mess of everything on the table. Throw it on the table Thursday. Oh my goodness. I'm going to leave these over here for now. Alright, so let's get our Magnolias over here. I love these. These are a Carolina Pottery item. And I think Dawn and I bought these last year. And they had them. Yeah, they had them for $2.99. And we were like, I bought a bunch, so I've used a lot. And the item number on that one. They put a dang sale tag over it. They probably still have them. Let's see if I can get one without it. Here's one without. Nope. Alright, let's go with this one. This one. Alright, it's 29346CM. Okay, so I think I've got 4. I thought I had one more. I might have one more up there. So we're going to do with these. But look how pretty. Sorry, guys. I'm zoomed in still. See how pretty these are? They got that little bud and everything. Let me zoom out. Okay, these are, I love these. And this is all the stem is. But I just love these stems of these Magnolias. Okay, so we use those. And then this pick, we're going to use, this one is a, I don't know where I got this one. I think, dang it, Bobby. How did I get this one out? This is Designer's Excellence by Direct. This is a direct export item. So the number on that is, that's a 28-inch berry leaf spray, whatever. It's number 181688. And these are really super cool. I love those things. And they got a lot of bright colors on it, if you can see that. And these little funness going on there. So we're going to use some of that funness. And I brought some more Magnolia leaves out just in case. You know me, guys. I bring everything out. So let's get going here. Let's attach our owl. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking we make a bow first. So we don't jack up our owl. Let's do that. Let's make a bow first so we don't jack our owl up. Okay. And what we might do also, guys. There goes all kinds of crap back here. This is what happens at throwing on the table Thursday. As it becomes a hot mess. We might use some of this stuff left over from our bush last night. Okay? Because we got it. I'll stick this back here down here. So that doesn't get all hung up and stuff again. So let's move this out of the way. So here's my choices for ribbons on this one. I'm going to keep it quite simple. Okay, and we'll throw a hanger up at the top. Okay, so this is a fair silk ribbon. This stuff goes a long way. Okay, it really does. This is a 4-inch. Okay, sorry. Item number on that is RA919-08. It's like a Dupion plaid. It's super thick. I mean, it stand up on its own, y'all. I'm just saying. And what's fun about this kind of ribbon is it's sparkling on the back, so you can use either side. Okay, you can use either side. So I think tonight we're gonna go. Where my clippers go? I think tonight we're gonna go with a. Let's go with. Let's hold this up here. Let's do about a 12-inch tail. Okay. Let's do about 12-inch tail to hang down. Okay. This is such a pretty ribbon. And this will really make our magnolias pop. Okay. This thick ribbon you really do have to kind of work with. But like I said, you don't use a lot of this. It is expensive, but you really don't use a lot in your designs. Hey Tracy. How you doing, girl? How you not doing? Okay, so I think we'll do, let's do about a 6.5. Alright, so let's do a 6.5 inch tail. Or, I'm sorry, Lou. Okay. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Whoop, that's not 6.5, Susan. Okay. Just carefully pull that down in there. Looks pretty good. We'll have to twist that one, Susan. Okay, and we're going to pull this one up to the top. I believe Moses is thick. And we're just going to go about, we're going to go a little long because we might want to fold this. Okay, we might want to fold that. What we're going to do is we're going to put it down in the corner and build just a little bit down this way. And most of our stuff's going to come out towards the top because we're going to put our owl over here. Okay. Hi, Susan. Hey, dog. Oh, my God. Banana bread. That sounds so good. Oh, I can smell it right now, too. That smells. I can, like, oh, my God. I smell it. I smell it. That smells so good right now in my brain. All right. So I pulled out this one. I'm thinking, I'm going to move this out of the way, y'all. I'm going to turn this upside down so you can kind of see what I'm doing. This one's going to droop. This one's going to come up. Okay? Alright, so now I'm thinking I'm going to go in with this Magnolia ribbon. Here. To break up that pink. Okay, so we'll just do it about the same length. Okay, do it about the same length. And this one, I think we'll do just a hair shorter. Okay, a hair shorter on this. And when you go up this side, make sure those are kind of the same length there. When you go up this side right here, you don't really have to twist that. Okay. Now here's where I'm going to break it up a little bit again. Let's see. I thought I went and found a... Do I want to break... I don't think so. I don't like it a lot. Let's see what else I pulled out here. Nope, I don't like that a lot. Let's try... What about this one? Where's my owl? Thinking here, guys. Thinking I'm not liking my choices of ribbon. I'm looking around and see what else I got. Oh, there's too much glare on my glasses, so I can't see too well. I think we'll go with this one. I do. So this one, I think we'll just go a little bit long in case we want to curl that one. Okay. This one I think we'll do 4 loops. A little bit shorter. Okay. A little bit shorter. Alright. Alright. Look about good. No, that's too much pink. I'm thinking that's too much pink. I don't like that. Let's go back with, let's see here, what else I got. It's something to break that. Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, you know what? Got this right here. Sorry, bud. We're going to add some black. We're going to add some black in here, y'all. Why? Because we can. That's what we're going to do. I think I'm not going to do, I think I'm just going to keep one loops. I've just decided that. I'm going to keep it one loopers on this bow. Okay? Just keep it one loopers. Alright. And then here, I think we'll go in with a, alright, I got ribbon all over the floor, I can't walk. And a dog. Oh, please, let me grab this one over here. Oh my goodness, I don't need that one. I don't know. Why don't I have a pink? I should have a pink in this. I can't believe I don't have a pink. Can you believe I don't have a pink I want to use? Oh my goodness. Hey, Todd. How are you? Oh no, what? I know. I need, see guys, I need some pink. Pink. I need some pink. You know me, I'm not gonna be happy till I get some pink in here. So I think what I'm gonna do is go back in with this light pink. I wasn't convinced earlier, and now that this black is breaking it up, I think I'm convinced. Okay, just need to add a little bit of color back in between here. Okay, and guys, there's no rules to bows. You can make them handle like crap you want them. I do it all the time. Okay, all right, let me just get oh, dang ribbon on the floor now. So we're not going to use this one. We're going to use a little touch of green on the top. Okay, let me pull that one out of my Jenga tower ribbon here. Oh, dang. Oh, it's right on top. I didn't have to do that. Dang it. All right, so this one's another fair silk. This one's from Sims. This one's from, I think all these are from Sims except this pink ribbon and this right here. That's a fair silk. Sorry, I forgot to give you numbers on those. RK114-76 on that one. I think I'm going to leave these a little bit long because this stuff is another one, guys, that just dang there stands up on its own. Oh, I love this ribbon. I just bought 2 more rolls. Oh my goodness. So this one, I think we're just going to do a 1 looper. Yeah, we're just going to do a 1 looper. Okay, and again, we're going to cut this a little bit long because we might, what I do? Oh, I thought I had it twisted the wrong way. It's like a double-sided ribbon, so you get confused. We'll probably twist and curl that one, you know. Okay, we'll do that. Ow. So let's try to stick that back in there. Okay, let's get going on this. Let's get this bow in here, and then we'll start adding the. This shouldn't take long, guys. This should be fairly simple. I say that all the time, right? Ow. Okay, we'll stick that under there. Okay. You know, I originally bought this owl for a Christmas project that I never got to. I buy so much that I never get to. That's horrible. That's just horrible. Alright, so I'll try to find my indentation there. I never get it right, but it's alright. I'm just going to go back again with another zip tie back here. Just kind of make sure you get in there correctly. Susan? Oh, I want a longer one. I want a little bit longer one than that. Sorry. I'm about to put my things in the glue pot. I just about did. So let's pull that up here. Just don't let your stack, jack your stack up. Okay. Again, I always got to pull with pliers, and when I do, I break the daggone thing. I need some stronger hands. Oh, yes. That's as tight as I can get it. We'll cut that. Alright, so here's our bow. Looks like a hot mess. Okay, but we're going to flip this out a little bit. See, I can't ever get it tight enough. I don't know what my hands are just so weak, and these pliers, every time I pull hard on them, I must got wire ties or something. Okay. That's alright. We'll make it work, guys. I always make it work somehow. Just like it. Alright, so let's get this on here. Here's kind of our bow. Ribbon it out of the way. Get out of here. Alright, so let's get this on here. We'll refluff just a hair. And then we'll get started. Because like I said, we're not using a ton of florals. I'm going to dive down in through here. I don't know if I'll get that thicker piece. I might use some pliers here, get that thicker piece of that. Oh yeah, we did it. Okay, what I'm talking about is getting that thicker piece of that zip tie through this. Because if you see this bag, it's kind of built on a wire frame. Okay, so now I just want to get it. I do have to turn it towards me, so I can get this placed right where I want it. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this one and go around the outside, so it stays where I want it. Okay. Before I zip tie that in there. Okay. Pull that nice and tight, like a toiga. Okay. We got our tails coming up here, which we will probably cut some of those down. Okay, because we're gonna have some going out like that, and then most of these are going to come down here. Fluff it out. Okay, just trying to get this going the right way here, guys. These are not. I never find my center of my ribbons, no matter how hard I try. I'll get it. I might have to. Here we go. I gotta pull that tighter. That is not. I really wish my hands were stronger. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so see how we got this bow going on here. Okay. I have these going on in here. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me get this fluffed a little bit. These tails have got to be cut down. I'm doing it now. It's going to drive me insane. It's going to drive me. I don't know if I can pull them down. How that would look. Let's try that. Nope, I don't like it. So we're going to fold this one back. We're going to cut that off first. Okay. Cut that one off. This one we're going to cut off short. Okay, and I don't do it. I'm off the dovetail for now. Okay, I am off the dovetail for now. And this one I am going to fold back. Okay, that's so thick. So we'll leave those about that size for now. Okay. Pull these down. Separate those. Okay, I think I like that. I like that. And then we'll just twirl these down after we're done. Okay, so here's our bow. We're gonna cut. We'll probably twist some of these and cut these down. Okay, so now let's get to the easy part. Let's get the. I'm gonna put the owl on last, just because you know, he's a little more fragile. So let's get to some of our elements here. So we're going to use some of those, our Magnolias. And I think I'm going to put, I think I'm going to use, I might use some of these. Let's see, do I want to use some of these? I think I might use some of these guys. I was going to use some of, and I've got a few more of these picks, the leaves, if we need them. I was going to use some of the, goodness, some of this in there too. I think I'm going to hold off on that. Let's start with this stuff. This is item number CS12849. This must be that's a Sims product. Okay, so let's start out with a few of these. Let's cut a few of these off here. This is a really fun one because it's got so many different elements in this, this whole bush. It's so much fun. Okay, and it's got a bunch of different colors in it. So let's start with 4 of these. Okay, this is going to be more simple because I don't think, 8 inch zip ties. I think these are, I need all sizes, Joan. I'll tell you what. Oh my goodness, this ain't a push-up. What the what? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the non-push-ups. So, that's alright. This will give us more coverage. Okay, so I'm just going to flip this stuff around. We're going to start in the back with this. Okay, whoop. I'm going to try to do this upside down, y'all. We'll see how it works. Okay. I'm not real good at it, but I'm trying to get better at it. I'm just saying. Let's snip a little bit of this off. You don't want to leave your stems too long on this because, you know, it's not as solid. It's kind of built on that frame. You know what I'm saying? I just pulled that flower off. I'm doing that, dummy. Yeah. Pull that off. I might break this down into smaller pieces and be wise. Let's be wise here, Susie. Let's break this one down into smaller picks. Okay, since it's not a push-up, we could do that. I've just lost this branch off here. Okay, so since I got this one in here already, I'm going to cut this one about right there. And quite honestly, this way we'll get more picks out of it. Okay, this way we'll get more picks out of this thing. Okay, let's cut these. Let's cut this down. Cut it. Let's cut it right here. Right above the next thing. See how I kind of cut it right above that next one. Okay, and we're just going to kind of rotate through here up towards the top. Okay, we're just kind of adding some kind of different color here. Okay, a little bit of greenery. See how I'm doing that? Okay, we'll add a few of these. I think we won't need a whole lot, guys, by the time we're said and done. And just cut 2 of those little doodads off. Okay, we'll still stick this down in here. Okay, I think I'll use one more up at the top because I want it to grow a little bit up the left towards the top. Okay, that's kind of my goal. Okay, so see how I got that? We're just building up the side. We're just kind of, like we said last night, we're just kind of building a skeleton. Hey, Emily, how are you? Hope all's well. Okay, so now let's go off this side. We're not going to do a whole lot on this side because we are putting the owl over there. Okay, keep that in mind. Let's do right here. got 2 out of that one stem. I think over here, this might be all we need. Okay, because we just want it simple on this side. Okay. What the heck I did here? Ah, stuck my finger in the glue. Dang-nabbit. And we'll do this one underneath this bow, kind of over here. I really think that's, so see how we got this started? See how we're kind of doing an L shape here? Okay. Nobody, quite honestly, you wouldn't have to use L if you didn't want to. If you didn't have L, you don't have to use L. You don't have L. You could just start here. This is our basic design going on here. Alright, so what else? Are we good? Let's do our Magnolias. Let's get on these bad boys here. Make sure I don't have a tag on there. Okay, these I'm gonna leave in one piece. Not that long. I'm gonna have to steam this tomorrow. Definitely. These are from last year, so I might definitely have to steam those. Okay, this does this have a wire in it? I don't know. So we're going to come up the bottom here. We're going to stick one right behind. I'm going to load this one up with a little bit more glue. And ow, dang it. Just burn myself. And this one we're going to go right behind our bow. Like right in. Oh, dang it. I missed. How am I not getting in there? Oh, there we go. Nope. Just wiped all my glue off. I'm going to have to go a little different angle here. I want that thicker part of that glue right there. Okay. Come on, get in there. I'm not getting in there. There we go. You might have to add a tad glue the top to that one. Okay. So we got that one in there. Not crazy about quite where it's at. And then we can always bend these forward. Some good things about that. So see how we're starting to build right here. Okay. So let's get going on our next one. I might have to bind wire that one a little bit. Okay, so I'm just building up this side. I'm going to do 3 on the one side. Okay. I'm going to do 3 on this one side, and I'm seriously going to have to wire these in because this is a hollow back. It's not sticking in there real well. You're not going into any foam, I guess is what I want to say. Okay, you're not going into any foam. So this one, I'm going to go up in here. Okay, right up in there. So see how we kind of have this triangle? What do I do there? Oh, I forgot to take the tag off that one, Jill. Take that off. So see how we kind of have this going on right here? See how simple that is? We got 3. We got our little triangle kind of going on up this left side. Very simple. Very simple. Now we're going to add this one over here to the left side. We don't even have to add this if you don't want to. You could just leave this side, you know. But I think I want this one over here. Okay. I think I'll cut that one down just a hair. Dang. Whoop. Cut all the way through. And we'll stick this one down in here. I'm not crazy about this braid. I'll come out just a little bit more here. Okay. And then we're going to just add a little bit of glue on there. Okay. get it on our ribbons and whatnot. Okay. Alright, so here's where we're at. See, here's, you could leave it just like this. Simple and plain. It does need just, you know, a little more stuff, like we're going to add here. This stuff. Okay. Yep, that's that one. Alright, so let's cut these down. We'll probably only use 2 of these picks, I think. But again, this one has its own greenery on it, so it's going to help be a filler. Okay. So, oh, stuck on something there. I'll try to get that whole stem. You want to try to get that whole stem in there so you can get this, you know, down in there. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is going to look so cool. Look at this, guys. Look how cool this is going to look. The pink's just going to bring out so much of... It's really going to bring out a lot of this. That one in there. Okay. Got this third one. Come up right behind here. Okay. Get a little more something going on in there. Okay. Here's 3 picks going on there. Like that. Okay. I think this leaf needs turned. Sometimes you gotta turn your leaves, y'all. That's what I usually do after a live. It's like, oh my god, I gotta go turn my leaves around. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to fluff this baby again, but whatever, y'all. That's what happens. Alright, let's cut one more pick up. I don't think we'll use the whole thing. Oh, that was my owl there. Oh, I hope I didn't break it. Nope, we're good. We're good. I might not even use this owl, y'all. I might not even use it. The good thing about that is you can list it with the owl, or you can list it without the owl, which is cool. So it gives you 2 listings. Okay, let's try one more of these. Probably coming out the bottom. Okay, let's do one coming out this bottom. Okay, see how that looks so far? How cool is that? Isn't that so pretty? It's just really simple. This is super simple. I feel like it needs some other greenery, but I'm liking the simplicity, but I'm feeling like it needs something. Let's look on our table here and see what we got. Let's cut a piece of this off. Those ferns are everywhere, right? Ferns are everywhere. Oh my goodness, yeah they are. This one I can cut into 2 pieces. But if we put a little piece of fernness in there, oh, I like that. I think this will help fill in some more space or dead space. Okay, so we'll stick this one. Oh, dang, I can't get my glue off my thing. Hold on, come on. Oh, I'm hitting a wire there. No wonder. Okay, so we'll just stick that kind of under here. Just gives another little element in there, another little filler. This one is Carolina Pottery. It is number PBF 422-GR. Stick that up in our pile there. So I think I'll cut about 2 of these off. Okay. I think up at the top I'll use a long one, and I think maybe, just maybe, I might cut some off. I don't know.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network.
Well, I'm
setup instructions in the help section of your Alexa app.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alexa. She just came off on her own and started talking over there. Hello, don't forget about me. Alright, so this is basically just filling in holes. Okay? Just add another little element. I'm going to add maybe 1 or 2 more of these. I'm really liking this design. I'm really loving this design. Okay. There's 1 here. 1 here. Let's do 1 more. They're good with glue on my fingernails. Let's do 1 more on the top. Okay. You just want to kind of keep it balanced. Is what you want to do. And add different elements in here. And it's so easy to do when you have stuff like this. Like I said, I love the push-ups a lot better. But when they're like this, see how this, you can't push up? Guess what? You get 2 picks out of here if you cut it right here. So that's 2 out of 1. Okay, so that's a plus, depending on your design. These I want just a little bit. Actually, this one, I think I might, got that one there, that one there. Let's just stick this in there and see. Yeah, I leave this one long, and the next one I'm going to cut just a few small pieces to cover up some bare areas. Okay, that's all we're going to do. I'm just going to glue on that. Okay. That's all we're going to do. And this is just making it flow kind of up here. So we use 1 more piece. Then we'll put the owl on. And then I think we're about done, guys. I don't know. If I talk too much, I always do. Actually, I think this one I'm going to leave in 1 piece. Actually, no. I'm going to cut this one in 2. Okay, I'm going to cut that one in 2 and make 2 picks out of this. Okay, we're just going to stick that one on the top. Just like that. And then I think I need a little bit of something here. So we're going to take this smaller one and go in here to fill that in. Okay, on the inside. And then I think I'm going to steam these daggone flowers. I think we'll be good. I'm going to pull these kind of curving up so we can see those. I feel like I need, I feel like I need 1 more of these at the bottom. Only 1 of these, 1, but I feel like I need, you know what, we're going to add 2 more. I'm just like, I don't know. This is what's fun about this, guys. You just, until it's what you like, don't quit. Okay? I'm always coming back to add more. You guys see, after I make something, I'm always adding more. It's just how I roll. You know? It's just how I roll. That's what happens. It's like, oh, why didn't I get this idea? Alright, we got 1 left. We're going to use it. Okay? Let's use it. Yeah, got it. Flaunt it, right? Let's flaunt this little thing right in here. Okay? Alright, there we go. I'm thinking I love this design. So bow out, put that in there. Fluff that. So here's 1 design, okay? I haven't fixed the tail yet, okay? So here we are with this one, okay? See how that turned out? Just simple, sweet. Our little bow. These are, we're going to cut down, guys. I always cut them long. Oh, I forgot to cut that die on the back. It's flying through there. And now let's just add the owl, okay? One good thing to do with something like this is take a picture. Lori talks about this all the time. Is to take a picture. I can't get that off. It's black and I can't see it. Take a picture without the owl, let's say. Okay. So take a picture like this. List it. Okay. Now, you got that listed. Now, thank you, LaDonna. We got this owl we're going to stick in here. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. We're definitely adding the owl. But definitely list both ways. Okay, so that way you have 2 listings in your shop. Okay, so let's figure out how we're going to attach this. This is kind of foam on the back. So, hoping not to jack this up while let's figure out how we want to do, thinking, I'm gonna, you can either use, stop. I wouldn't just stick it down in there. It doesn't, you know, since there's no foam. So I'm gonna use these long wire things right here. And just wrap it around. You could use Chanel stems. But I am gonna use a pick, a couple floral picks. I know, right, LaDonna? I was like, I'm kind of liking it the way it is. But no, I'm like, once I put the L in there, I'm like, oh my goodness. So we're going to stick this. Let's see, the L's going that way. So I'm going to go over to this side a little bit. Okay, I'm hoping that it won't come through. My dang glare's going down again. So figured they're on the floor. Oh my goodness, they're on the floor. Let's stick that in there. So let that dry. It did come through his eyeball a little bit. Dang it. So we're going to cut that off. Trying to cut too much of his hair off. There we go. We got that. There we go. Alright. This one we're going to cut the floral pick off. It was too long. Okay, so let's cut that shorter. We'll let that dry for a hot second. Okay, and we'll add just a little bit more glue on top of here. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. We're going to come down here and add it out down here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Swear to God, I catch fish with my glue strings. Oh, serious. Like I'm at the glue string rodeo every weekend or every week. Whoops, I just poked a hole in there. That's alright. I'll stick that in far anyway. Get that in there. Glue over top again, like I said. Okay. Some of these buggers off here. Okay. Let that dry just a second. This is going to look so cool with this owl in here, guys. I'm just saying. And quite honestly, if we just want a little backup, let's see where we're going to stick this. It's drying. I don't want to jack it up too down. Now, over there. We could add a couple of these that I tell you all to save all the time. Just your picks. Just stick them in there. Okay. They don't have to be super long. We don't want them super long. Okay. Just add a couple of those in there. And that's just another little extra something to put. Wow. Oh goodness. Put this in there. Okay. This one's almost dry. I like to twist them before I put it on. This is going to look so cool. I hope you guys like this project. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I'm never sure what it... Got 2 dogs right here. If I go left 1 foot, I'm on the floor, y'all. I'm just saying. But it's very simple. We used... What did we use? We used 1 or 2. I think we used 2. Let's see what comes on this one. 3. We used 2 picks, and then the 4 of the Magnolias, and then broke up like this one pick and pieces off wherever the other one went, the other pick. Okay, so it's very simple. I mean, it's really a very simple wreath, but it looks very expensive. And I'm not sure I really want to add a hanger on top. I might add a couple more pins here, guys. I'm not liking how this is going on here. I might add that hanger on top. I might not, guys. I might wait and see. I'm kind of liking it the way it is. That's got enough glam going on to make me happy. So I'm just going to pin just one more down in there. Short one. Just as double whammy thing going on there, okay? There we go. Alright, let's add this owl, okay? Let's see here. I do want to glue these little stems. Oh my goodness. These things are all up in my face. I'm just going to pour some glue down our stems here, okay? Down our stems, and then we're going to figure out where we want to place this. Pull my flower. You want to pull your flowers back, of course. And get those down there. And I'm going to stick that in there first. I've got to turn this around towards me, guys. I apologize. I'll turn that down in there. Okay. And now I'm going to take this. Try to weasel this. I don't want to wrap all the way around. I want to go through our moss. Okay, and this is it's tight but it's loose, so it's fairly easy to do. So that should be no problem. And then I'm just going to twist these backs nice and tight like a toiga. Okay. Now I'll cut those down. Okay. And we'll get this guy in over here. I'm loving this. This is like almost one of my favorite things I've ever made. And I really wasn't sure about it. I really wasn't sure about this one. Alright, gotta dig in here now. Try to find inside. So all we got left is this. I just gotta fluff out this tail and cut it down for y'all, and we're good to go. I think we've got enough in this, simplicity wise, a little fluffing and whatnot. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. So let's get that down in there. Pull that. Try to add a little bit of glue underneath. That. It's nice and tight. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Putting some of that. Bring our flowers up and out. Oh my goodness. This is so dang cool. I am really liking that. Look at that. Look at that with the owl on there. I hope I didn't get jacked up in the wrong place. No, I think it's all good. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Hey, Betty Jane. Thank you, Trace. Isn't that cool? Let's fix our bow. Okay. This middle loop I'm not liking. I might have to take this off and adjust it. But for tonight, looks like my middle loop drooped. Middle loop drooped. Hey, droop. You have that. Alright, so these tails, I think we'll trim down just a hair more while I'm taking overruling our design. Okay. Okay, we'll get that one there, then flip that back. This one we're going to roll. Roll, baby, roll, roll, roll. roll that beautiful bean footage. Okay. Let's roll this one up. Thank you, Kathy. That's so nice. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it, guys. I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight. And it was fun because I gave y'all the option to pick and choose, right? Now I'm clean up my mess from throwing on the table Thursday. Right? That's cool. That's cool. I like giving you guys the option of what you want to see. Makes it fun for me. I'm a poet and don't know what time to sing. Trim that tail down. Get that one out of the way, so we'll cut that. Trim that down, fold that one up. I always want to fold this up because it's double-sided. That's so dang thick. You might cut that down just a little more. Got a lot. Just jacked up the one I just rolled. Hey. Okay, pull these out towards the front. This one I think we'll cut. Let's roll it just to see. If you're never sure, don't cut something because you just don't know. I know, I love the owl. I wanted to do it for Christmas last year, and I never got around to it. Now, it was perfect. I saw it over there, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this will look so awesome with some magnolias. Heck yeah. Alright, so I'm probably going to cut this pink one. I don't like that. Okay, we're going to flip that one, and then we're just going to roll our thickens. Cut that off. Woo! Hello. Get back here. Ah, my tails are all ended up in there. I love this ribbon because it rolls so nicely. Right. There we go. Flip these out. That one over there, over here, over here. We could add, you can go back and add some greeneries to your bow and whatnot. But here's our project, guys. And we're right. I don't know if we're on time or not. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. I think this, I'm really wanting this to be mine. I'm just loving it. But I hope you guys like this project. Filling in tonight. I'll go back and make a couple of, I don't think I'll make any adjustments. Just a little reinforcement or something with some bind wire. That's another thing, guys. If you're not happy with something, don't fight with it. Like this one was a little bit loose, and that one, no, that one. I'll probably just go back and back it up with a little bit of bind wire. You know, don't fight with it and take it out, put it back in, take it out, put it back in. You know, help yourself. Just add a little bind wire or something like that, okay? Thank you, Susan. Thank you, LaDonna. Thank you, Betty Jane and Joan. I appreciate y'all so much, Kathy. This was super fun. I'm really liking this one. I'm just super liking this one. This is probably one of my favorite ones I've ever done in my life. I have to say that. But I'm also a fan for Magnolias, so. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for choosing this. I think it turned out super cute. I like it. I like it a lot. And thanks for hanging out with me 2 days this week. Sorry about sorry you had to hang with me and my knuckleheadedness for 2 nights in a row. But I do appreciate y'all coming and giving me your input and picking this project tonight, guys. I appreciate all your input and help. Okay. So everybody, as always, I always like to end this with laugh and live with a half full cup. And it's all black clouds. Find the sun. And, you know, as Kitty Chesney says, happy is as happy does. I'm just saying it is. I'm just saying, guys. All right. I'll talk to you next week, or I'll see you online. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Well, stop it. There we go. I'm so silly.